Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, you guys are just too good to me. Well, welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where you get what you pay for. Yes, we have low quality productivity and high quality fun. And we have a great show for you tonight. We have Ashley Elizabeth here, our musical guest, who is going to sing us a couple of songs and maybe even a new song, a brand new song never heard of before. Yeah, how great is that? Plus, we have pro tips from a very special and funny guy, but he's going to give us some pro tips on video conferencing. Back for the second time, Brian Kohatsu. I think I said that right. I did. Kohatsu. And my guest host tonight is just so hilarious. You're going to love him, but I'll introduce him in a couple of minutes, okay? So I just wanted to see how you guys are doing. I wanted to say hello. Let's say hello to Debbie Carroll. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. We're glad you're here. Oh, my gosh. I just love this girl. That is not a girl. That is Scott. Hey, Holly. I clicked on the wrong one, but hi, Scott. Thanks for joining us. He says, hey, Judy Barb is here. Yay. Yay, Judy. Oh, yes. I hear the applause. I hear them. And Michelle Van Dusen. These are former guests, and they just love the show so much. Desiree is here. She says, hello. Hello, Desiree. Thanks for joining us. We have Steve's here from Spain, and he is not sleeping because it is really, really late. There's like 2 a.m. in Spain. Thanks for joining us, Steve. I'm glad you're here. I love you. Tristan is here. Hey, Tristan. He loves, or she loves, Ashley Elizabeth Carroll original music. Well, you're supposed to hear that today. So Cindy says, hello, Cindy. We're glad you're here, Cindy. And Scott wants to say, how are you? Well, I am doing just great, Scott. How are you doing? Justin says, hey, everyone. Hey, Justin, we're glad you're here. Shirley says, hello, Shirley. Glad you're here, too, today. Oh, it's going to be a really fun show. We're so glad everybody's joining us. It's going to be an awesome show. Hey, where are you from? Oh, Scott is from Massachusetts. Well, Scott, I have to tell you something. So am I. This girl is originally grew up in Massachusetts. So pocket car is what I'm telling you. So, and he thinks that's good. Well, I'm glad. As a matter of fact, I drove to Massachusetts today. That's right. I drove all the way from Rhode Island. That's what we say in Rhode Island. We complain about everything. Anything that's more than like a 15-minute ride is a long ride for all of us. But, I don't know. Do you ever feel like you're the only one that knows how to drive? I don't know. I do. And, I know they do this in Massachusetts. They do it in Rhode Island. They cut you off, right? They cut you off. And then they wave, thanks. What's up with that? We got to check around to see if everybody else drives like that. We have a few more people I want to say hi to. Anne from Scotland. No way. That's awesome. Welcome, Anne. We're so glad you're here. Shirley is here from New Jersey. I'm glad you're here from New Jersey. And Crystal is here. Where'd she go, Crystal? Crystal, where are you? Here you are. Crystal's here from Ontario, Canada. Woohoo. I love it. Tristan, you are from Raleigh, North Carolina. So you don't really talk like that, right? Because you're originally from Massachusetts. Okay. So that's cool. What does Judy say? Judy says, Rhode Island has the most beautiful capital. Yes, it is gorgeous, Judy. It's beautiful. I have to agree with you. And let's see. Charlotte is here from Massachusetts. We have a lot of fellow Massachusettsians. That's not even a word. That's embarrassing. And Desiree is here from West Virginia. Let's see. We have Cheryl from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is awesome, you guys. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to have so much fun today. I'm really excited. And wait, we got to get Mark in. Mark is here from Florida. How hot is it there in Florida? Today was a nice day. It was really kind of cool here. All right, Connie. Connie's here from Delaware. Hey, Connie, thanks for joining us. Awesome. So glad you're all here. It's going to be so much fun. Listen, I don't want to take any more time. I need to bring up my co-host. You know that? Because you're going to love this guy. He's performed on stages across the United States. That's right. He was an Iraq war veteran, and his comedy is family friendly, and your mom will love his charm and find him endearing, and your dad will just love him because you'll think he's really tough because he was in the Army. And you have got to check out his dry bar special. It's out now. It's called Tickling Grizzlies. Please welcome my co-host, Josh Novey.
Hey!
Hey, Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh, you're here now. Originally, where are you from? Originally,
that's a pointed question, and my dad was a pastor, so pick a place, and I've lived there.
Okay. Well, when I met you, I think you were from Idaho.
Iowa, yeah.
Iowa, one of the I places.
For right now, we'll say I'm from Iowa. I look like I'm from Iowa.
Indiana, one of those places. And then you moved to LA to strike it big, and so that's why you're in Arizona, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Is you move to LA and you find out exactly how much you don't like it, and then you just move. You move as close to LA as possible while still having like some sort of normal life.
Well, that makes sense.
Hey, so, Crystal, I see. Hey, Crystal.
Say hi to Crystal and say hi to Shirley.
Hi, Shirley.
And Judy wants to know if you have ever tickled a grizzly.
No, if you watch my special, you'll find out.
You better watch it. So how can they watch your special?
You can go to drybarcomedy.com. And you can download the app and you can watch it for free, or you could rent it for $1, or you could send me some money and I'll give it to you for free.
whatever. Hey, wait, yeah. Desiree wants to say hello, Josh.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. So how are the drivers out there in Arizona? How's the driving?
It's not bad, I think, because they have the old snowbirds out here. So I think a lot of them have moved back to wherever they're from, and so it's not as bad right now. So, but it's still pretty bad. I think a lot of people forgot how cars worked.
That's funny. And so where would you say, you've been all over the place? Where would you say one of the worst places you've driven?
Oh, worst drivers, or just worst place to drive? Worst place to drive is definitely Los Angeles.
Okay.
And the second to that is New York. Worst drivers, Chicago.
Ah.
Yeah.
I do not like driving in places that I'm not familiar with, which is most places, Josh. Hey, so we celebrated my father-in-law's birthday, and I like to bake. And so he requested a spice cake. Have you ever had a spice cake before?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, with cream cheese, frosting. And so I attempted to make it, and I have to tell you, it came out really, really great.
Yeah, so, I like spice cake because it's like a carrot cake without any of the health benefits.
Right, who wants those? I mean, come on. So let me ask you this. If it was your birthday and you were going to get a cake, what is your favorite cake?
And it has to be cake, right?
Well, that's kind of the question.
Because now because I have a podcast about pies. You know that, right? That's
right. Well, we'll have to tell people where they can listen to that. But right now it's about cake, Josh.
I know. Well, I'm just saying because now the question is, do you consider cheesecake a cake? Because cheesecake is technically a custard pie, even though it has cake in the name. But if we're gonna go strictly cake, I would have to go. I would go German chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
That has doesn't that have coconut?
Yeah, it has coconut shavings on top because I like it when I eat something, and then I like to have the flavor of it stuck in my teeth for a couple hours.
Because you get that, like, it's almost like a bonus, right?
Yeah. It's like extra. It's like second dessert.
That's cool. Hey, Sheila wants you to know that, I guess Sheila wants you to know that she's watching.
Okay,
You know,
creepy,
Sheila?
but whatever. Okay.
she's watching you. So yeah. And carrot cake minus the veggies is the best, Crystal said. And Michelle does say that Chicagoans, how do you say Chicagoans can drive?
Actually, well, if you're in Chicago, they would say Chicagoland natives.
Oh, okay.
That's what they would say because Chicago is a weird place.
So she says they're worse in Oklahoma. So I don't know. And Judy, who is a registered dietitian, she likes German chocolate cake too. So
see, all right. So my it's the registered dietitian agrees to that I should be eating German chocolate cake.
I think so, yeah. So I don't know. I love a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, but they have a death by chocolate cake here at, like, the desserts are unbelievable. When you come here to do a show, I will take you to this place called Greg's, which is famous for their desserts. And they have amazing desserts. Like, they have this carousel with, like, desserts spinning around on it. And I just stand in front of it and gain 5 pounds. But they call it death by chocolate. It's too much chocolate. They have like chocolate chips on the outside of it. It's too much. But I like a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea. I like the idea of being on a carousel and then having people shove cake in my mouth as I like and like come back around. That's with
a different piece of cake every time. Like
yeah.
Try them all.
Yeah, you got to try them all. It's like going to a froyo place. You have to try them all.
Yeah. Oh, my brother watches now because he has insomnia. He watches from Spain and he says, Mom's marble cake, and I know how to make it. I have a recipe and I've actually mastered her marble cake. And it's like a pound cake with it's marble. It's chocolate and like a yellow cake. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I actually can eat the whole thing, but I eat it in slivers. So like I'll only take a small sliver. So that whole cake is 142 slivers. Yeah, but that doesn't count if it's a sliver, right?
No. It's one sliver at a time, which is like what, 10 calories, maybe?
Right. It's nothing. It's like nothing. So it's like, I just keep slicing them and going back and slicing them. Yeah. So I don't know. Marble cake's awesome, I think. Anyway.
I love marble cake.
So we are going to have a returning guest here on Talk is Cheap, Josh.
No way.
Yeah. And he's going to come. He was actually my very, very first co-host here on Talk is Cheap. Yeah.
I can't believe that you didn't ask me to be the first one.
Well, it was very hard to get in touch with you. I think you were moving at the time or something. I don't know. And or you were proposing, right? Because you have a fiance now. Is that correct?
I do. That was back in December. Yeah.
Well, and it wasn't then. But anyway.
Yeah.
So you've been taken since December. Sorry, ladies. Josh is taken now. He's taken. So.
Yeah, I know that they were lining up out the door. They
were, but that's why I wanted to make sure I mentioned, hey, ladies, Josh is taken. So
all the women were lined up across the building to look at me. It was like a sideshow freak. Really, is what it was. They're just lined up.
They're lined up to feed you cake, maybe. I don't know. Hey, so let's bring our guy that's going to help us with some pro tips tonight. He's an award-winning video producer specializing in corporate communication since 1989. Were you even born then, Josh?
Yes.
No, I don't know. He has also been an improv, sketch, and stand-up comedian for the past 17 years. He lives in Arizona. And he is currently on fire, and not like he's on fire, like he's literally on fire because it's so hot there. Like we have to ask the temperature what it was today. All right, let's bring up our next guest. Oh, wait. Brian Kohatsu! Hey, Brian.
Oh,
Oh, he's
hi guys. Hi.
he's got
You hear award winning so many times in your life, but do you ever actually see the award?
no.
Thanks, guys. So many people think
You carry that thing with you everywhere, don't you?
everywhere. Well, it's
I
a bottle opener. You do a lot with this thing.
That's
It's
really
a weapon of choice.
It's really it's a good grappling hook too. It's really good.
Yeah, you tie to the bottom base and you're good to go. I like the fact now that Josh, you live in Arizona, and I see you more online than I've seen you.
That's awesome. Hey,
Done.
so Brian, you're gonna help us with some, like, everybody now is on Zoom doing video conferences and doing live stream, and we need some tips from you.
It can be pretty comical at times, so I want to try to help everyone correct problems. This is my favorite one. Indulge me for a minute. This is my favorite one. Hey, guys. So I literally had a doctor's appointment, and this is what I saw the whole time. So that's when I started thinking somebody's got to say something. So all right. So I have 10 tips, Rhonda.
Yeah, all right. Before your 10 tips, Crystal wants to make sure you're verified. What award is that? Like, she doesn't know if that's a bowling trophy or what.
This is a telly. This is actually made by the same people that do the Oscars. It's really heavy. I see I got 2 more over there.
Wow.
I only broke them out for this because I'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, so yeah, no, it's legit. I always think this will be the weapon that'll do me in one day. So it'll fall off something and hit me in the head. It's legit. It's a telly. It's for like non-broadcast, whatever. It's not an Oscar. I'm nobody. But
you're somebody to us. You're somebody on Talk Cheap.
That's right.
I should give out awards. I think I'll have an award ceremony pretty soon. I mean, we're already on episode 12, so.
Sure. 13 is where the awards start.
All right, help us with some tips.
All right. So 10 quick tips. We're going to run through this pretty quick. So you guys can ask questions if you want, okay? So first thing is, obviously, if you're online, you got to have a good Wi-Fi connection, okay? Really strong Wi-Fi connection. Use a computer and try not to be on your phone because signals can drop and you get that weird stuff happening and then you have to fill in. Rhonda, you know, as the first episode kind of had a few of those moments. So,
we had some glitches.
Yeah. So you got to roll with the punches and you got to do that. Second is you want to create your set, whatever it is that you're doing. Rhonda has a wonderful set behind her, kind of very cozy, very nice, very comforting. Josh, welcome to Arizona. You're doing the right thing. You're blacking out all the windows and you're staying. It's perfect. I've got miscellaneous stuff in mind. This is just my room. This is how it is. If I were doing something a little bit more polished, I might do a green screen and do something, but not trying to be too technical with this, but just pick your background according to, and if so, if you need to move the camera, then move the camera accordingly to wherever you would need, to go to make that background work for you, closest to your best Wi-Fi. Okay. Temperature of the room, Josh, you can adhere to this. If you don't set your temperature down low in Arizona, you're going to be really hot, and then you're just going to be okay. No. So cool the room down first, make it comfortable, get yourself a beverage that you can drink. Don't get a water bottle. I think Rhonda, I told you this looks fantastic. People love to watch people. So get something you can just kind of sip out of, okay? Then, now you want to look good on frame. So everybody typically, like I said, sometimes you see it where it's at the bottom. People see that little crosshair thing, and they try to just keep their head in the middle. But sometimes if the shot's really wide, that looks ridiculous because you have a lot of headroom. So you want to be centered, okay, as much as possible. Take a bath so you look good and all that kind of good stuff. That's always important. Now, I want to show you, some of you guys can participate in this. So, and this is one of my big pet peeves. So take your hands, okay, guys? Just go kind of center to screen. And now bring your hands up, okay? And now when you can't see your hands anymore, stop. Okay? All right. Now bring them back to the center. Okay? Now take your hands out. Okay? Keep going until you can still see in your peripheral, right? You can still see, you can still see, you can still see, you can still see. I can still see my fingers, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? That's why we shoot the way we're looking at it right now, which is 16:9. Okay? The long way. So this way, not this way. Okay?
Okay.
Remember, this is best always for, I mean, you guys are familiar with TV and movies, right? They're always okay. So
what is that?
This is acceptable now, but this is how you should do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Okay, good.
I thought you were going to do yoga for a minute there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I just feel like I exercise, so thank you for that.
I forgot to tell you guys to breathe. Remember to breathe.
Oh, that's why I kept on passing out.
Again, that could be the heat, Josh. So did I tell you, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. If you come to Arizona, hydrate. If you're planning on coming out to Arizona, anybody who's watching this, start drinking now. All right, so visually you're all set. You look good and all that. We want to make sure we can hear you. The closer you are to the microphone, the better. So if you literally have to move the microphone closer, do it, you know. And again, I'm trying to keep this very simple. So Josh has a separate mic. I do have a separate mic. I'm just going off mine for right now, just so you know this can all be done. But the closer you are, obviously, the better it's going to sound. Don't talk as fast as I am right now. Slow it down. Another thing, too, is don't talk over people, because that's a big problem in these Zoom calls. People don't wait, and they're talking over everybody. Number 6, let everybody know in your home or your office that you're going to be doing this and to stay away. So I know you guys have dogs, and your dogs aren't present at the moment.
Yes, quiet moments. I give my dog quiet moments.
Quiet moments.
I tried to give the kids a quiet moment, but they didn't. They're not paying attention to that.
Kids.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. Kids, you have to you throw candy to kids and dog treats to dogs, and you buy yourself 5 minutes. If you're lucky. Let's see. We're almost done. Hang in there, kids. 7, have everything within arm's reach if you need something, you know, so you're not doing one of those weird hold on and you're leaving the room. It's very important. Use the restroom before it starts, because that's the weird thing, to excuse yourself.
Well, did you see that woman? Okay, I mean, it was all over the place. There was a big Zoom call, and I guess she didn't realize that when she took her phone with her to the bathroom, that she was still on.
Yeah.
And so you didn't see that, Josh? Because
No,
it was all over the internet.
And the first week of the pandemic, so I'm sure she hasn't lived that down from at least work. But
yeah, and they called out her name like Jennifer, you know.
Yeah.
So poor Jennifer. I think Jennifer doesn't work there anymore. Just out of. I
think that was a little mean and humiliating. I don't know who recorded it and then put it out for the whole world.
Yeah, who did that? Somebody that doesn't like Jennifer. Anyway, I'm sorry, we went off track.
No, but that brings up a good point, is being respectful in all of these things, to not record and not take a chunk out and put it on, you know, all that kind of good stuff. We have a question. Crystal, for regular videos, what's better, cell phone or webcam? For your own videos? Is that what you're talking about? Definitely, I mean, if you're out and about, obviously cell phone, but webcam, your phone is going to have probably better quality than your phone on your computer, than your camera on your, too many words. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Your computer is not going to have as good of a camera as your phone will.
Right.
Now I have a question, because I literally just today got a new computer, and it doesn't have a webcam. So I was online researching webcams to put on here so that I could, you know, do more things.
Oh, that's my question.
Yeah. So now I'm using a tablet. This is my tablet right here.
Yeah.
So what would you suggest to have high quality video with a webcam that we could use in a professional sense?
So Rhonda and I were just dealing with this the other day. I was helping her out with this. So right now, just because of the way the world is, you can buy a camera for your computer, but the fact is, some people, they're either out of stock or some people are starting to gouge on the prices. So the camera that I have runs about $80. I looked online the other day, I saw it for $450.
So nobody needs it that bad, right?
No,
Nobody needs one that bad.
You know, if you've got the bucks to throw, I guess. But what I would suggest, and we're kind of working with this for Rhonda, we're going to try this to see, and I bought this for myself. Basically, there's video capture cards. So if you already have a camera, you can go HDMI out of your camera into these little video capture devices, plug that into your USB, and then it'll convert that to the signal you need to go, and it'll make it basically a webcam.
Oh, okay.
Typically, those will run. The one I saw again was it's a decent one, a well-rated one, was $150 ish. Again, I saw that one being gouged for around $500. So
oh my word.
So I did find something that was an alternative, very close to it. That was I believe I paid $50 for it. Hasn't come yet. I'm going to see how that works. If that works, it'll be fine for now. I mean, I do eventually want something a little bit better.
Oh, Crystal said meeting is cell shots better, or I need to buy a webcam.
I'd buy the webcam just for your stability. You know, your stability of what you're doing in these meetings. Your stability is going to be better because you're going to be on your computer, which is hopefully connected directly to your internet. You know, hardwired to your internet versus your Wi-Fi signal. And the phones tend to, you know, depends. In a pinch, obviously, everybody uses their camera, but I think it's worth the investment again if you can find one. That's the only problem right now. So
well, I was just on. I'm not gonna let them sponsor this. I was just on a major website, and there was a bunch of them for a pretty decent price. But they were just like regular webcams. They weren't like any special.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
What do you recommend? What would you recommend, Brian?
I have Logitech.
Mm.
That's what I'm using right now. I don't know the model.
It looks so good.
Yeah. So it's that's me. I don't know what the camera's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian lives
the lighting.
Brian naturally he naturally goes on camera at 4K. So it doesn't matter the camera.
I don't even have a light on. It's just my natural glow. I'm in a dark room. I'd say just whatever fits your need for right now. I mean, there will be a time when the stores are full of Logitech and capture devices. And I mean, even your audio portion, that's a whole nother story, little converters for microphones and that, you know, I mean, you can get, you know, you can buy microphones specifically for like the blue microphones that are just for your computer. But I've got a lot of microphones for my video work.
I actually have a blue microphone that I stole from my son. He was using it for podcasting. So
stealing is another option. I don't recommend it, but I guess that's an option.
It is. Well, I mean, I stole with permission. So, and plus I let him live here. So I think like that's part of it too.
Parental borrowing.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So, but yeah, you can get that converter. And if you do already have an existing like handy cam, you can use that, or a still camera. Anything that has HDMI out, you can use.
Chris Rossetti uses a wide angle to catch the beauty. That is him.
Sometimes that's what you have to do, Chris. You just got to take it up.
Yeah.
I think I've only got two more. Understand the technology of what you're using and practice with it beforehand. So it's not a surprise if you've never used Zoom or one of those. Just create a little Zoom call with somebody and just so you understand where all the buttons are, bells and whistles. And then, just turn your phone off during your meeting so you're not distracted. See what I just did? There's a distraction. So that you don't have all those kind of things going on.
Right.
So put it aside, focus on what you're doing, and there you go.
Oh, that's awesome, Brian.
If you have questions, you can.
The crowd is going wild. So if you want to follow Brian, you want to ask him some questions, he has a website, Kohatsu videoproductions.com. That's with an S, not a Z. You can go to briankohatsu.com, or you can email him at brian@briankohatsu.com, and he'll answer all your video questions, or he'll ignore you. I don't know. It depends who you are. Like if you're me, he'll ignore you for days at a time sometimes. Yeah. No, that's not true.
I would recommend try to sound important when you contact Brian.
Yeah, say you're like an agent or something, or you know, something like that, and then he'll totally get back to you.
Yeah. just say you saw me on Rhonda's show, and then that'll
Yeah.
this is opening up doors. For
That'll
you.
open the doors. That'll definitely. Brian, thank you so much for coming back. We have to have you come back again because I never get sick of you, Brian.
Well,
You know, I really appreciate you and all your help.
it'll happen.
And, what'd you say?
You're gonna get sick of me really right now. You're sick
All
of
right.
me.
All right. You're done, Brian. Thanks,
Goodbye,
Brian.
Rhonda. Goodbye, Josh.
Bye.
I'll see you
Bye.
sometime over in the heat.
I'll see you on the online.
That was great. There were some great tips there.
There were some great tips.
I know. So, you know, I mean, and you know, they're simple things, but we don't think to do them. A lot of them, you know. So
yeah. Well, I think one of my biggest things is I always have the camera up a little bit because I have 8 chins, and so I know you're like, oh, you can only see 3 of them right now, which is like really good.
Well,
So,
the
like,
older you get
measuring-
extra ones. Like you get extra ones. Like I never had that, and like you're looking, you're like, where did that come from? And I used to like say, how could somebody get work done? Oh my gosh! And I'm like, I see it now. I get it. I get it now. Hey, I'm really excited about our next guest. She's amazing. She's an international worship leader, a speaker, a preacher. She travels the globe raising up and equipping believers. She's the founder of AEM, Ashley Elizabeth Ministries, online broadcast, Jesus and Coffee Time. And she has a new CD coming out, her first ever CD. Please welcome Ashley Elizabeth. Yay! Yay! Oh my goodness, you're already getting the fans.
Woohoo!
Love you, Ashley. So we're so excited that you're here, Ash.
Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we were talking about a couple of things, and we were talking about driving and drivers. Do you think you're a good driver, Ashley?
Excellent driver. It's everybody else.
It's everybody else. I know.
Never me.
What's the worst place you've driven, like, or the worst drivers that you've had to deal with?
Oh, the worst, probably Argentina.
Oh, wow.
That came out of,
What'd you say, Joshy?
I said that came out of nowhere. That was not expecting Argentina.
No. Now, do they drive on the same, like, do they drive on the right side of the road like we do?
They drive on all sides. So 2-lane road, 5 cars. You really work out your glutes.
Oh my word. I would be so scared. Oh, that's crazy. That's awful. All right. And our other question tonight, it's your birthday coming up. Ashley, what kind of cake? What kind of cake are you going to have?
Greg's Death by Chocolate all day.
Death by Chocolate. It's not like, you don't think it's like a little too, I like their chocolate cake, but their Death by Chocolate's so chocolate.
It's weird that you said specifically.
You need milk.
It's weird that you said Greg's Death by Chocolate cake. That's the second time it's been mentioned today.
And they're not a sponsor.
Why not? They should be.
They should be. Greg's, if you're out there and you want us to sponsor your show, want us to be a sponsor, then you should definitely just contact me. And anyway, so Ashley, you know what? I think we're going to start off with having you sing a song for us today, and then we're going to come back after that and rave, and then we're going to play a game, because I don't know if you're a game player, but I love to play games. So just saying.
Amen.
And I love to pit my guests against each other. So, but first I need a little music to get us in the mood. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about this song that you're going to do.
So this is brand new, never been heard, just written. Let's hope I remember my own lyrics and chords. But just a quick backstory. So the song is titled Moved. And it's really all about being the hands and feet of Jesus. And, you know, lately, especially with everything in the world, I think a lot about that. Like, what else can I do, Lord? You know, and what's the purpose of everything? And so that's where this song really came from.
All right. Ready?
Let's do it.
Take it away, Ash.
near to the broken heart, the one the world's forgotten. Like sheep without a shepherd, led astray from your pasture. Overwhelmed until that day, we're back by your compassion. Let me be moved like you're moved. Give everything and follow you. I will be your love in action, seeking after treasures of heaven, called to be my Father's reflection, that they will see your light in my eyes. Let them see your light in my eyes and be moved. Every good and perfect gift flows down from you, Father. Teaching us to love like you, freely without conditions. I'm blessed to be a blessing, the hands and feet of Jesus. Let me be moved. Let me be moved like you're moved. Give everything and follow you. I will be your love in action, seeking after treasures of heaven, called to be my Father's reflection, that they will see your light in my eyes. I will be your love in action, seeking after treasures of heaven. I know there's more I can do, so I will be your love in action, seeking after treasures of heaven, called to be my Father's reflection, that they will see your light in my eyes. Brand new. If you're talking, Rhonda, I can't hear you.
Yeah, there we go. My mic was muted.
Oh my goodness, I just said so many wonderful things too.
It felt like a Jackie Chan movie.
Feel it?
I was trying to read your lips. I'm like, what is she saying?
I muted myself so I wouldn't sing along. You know what I mean? So nobody wants to hear that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Anyway,
That was beautiful, Ashley.
Gorgeous.
Brand new. Keep me in prayer.
Beautiful song. Oh my goodness. Everyone's going crazy. Tristan loves that song. Oh. Sheila says, break our hearts for what breaks yours, God. Yes, yes. And Anne says, Ashley sings like an angel and she has an amazing blessing. She does. Mike Cronin says, so gifted. What a beautiful song. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Rave reviews on that song. When is your CD going to be out?
So right now, all of the tracks are laid down and I have to go to Nashville to record. So everything should be done within the next probably 4 months.
That's
hopefully
awesome.
less. Yeah, it's exciting.
That's really super exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, like big time going to Nashville and everything. Whoa.
Exciting. They better have cake waiting for me.
I know.
Reg's Death by Chocolate.
Reg's Death by Chocolate Cake. Come on now. Debbie says you're awesome. If you missed it, because I heard somebody said they missed it. If you missed the song, Well, listen. All you have to do is you are going to be able to replay this song because you are going to be able to go back and listen to this whole episode of Talk is Cheap. It's going to be on the Rhonda Corey comedy page. I'm also going to be on YouTube. We're going to be downloading it to YouTube. And you guys, we're now ready for You've Got Game. And our game tonight is called This or That. That's right. It's called This or That. And you can win. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys?
Oh, I'm so ready.
All right. You can win the very coveted Rhonda Corey comedy. Comedy hand sanitizer right now, valued at $5,000.
Wow.
That's right. $5,000. Okay. So that's what we're playing for tonight. In This or That. All right. You ready? All right. First question is cat or dog? Josh, cat or dog?
No, dog.
And Ashley?
Dog.
Dog? Yes, you both are right. It is a dog. Do you have cats? Either of you have a cat?
Does it hurt me if I do?
I cannot. Do you have a cat?
I do. He's elderly.
Okay. Do you, Josh, Novey, have a cat?
No, of course not. We don't like cats in here. We like dogs. We're dog people. That's it.
Hey, I have one of those too. I got one of these.
That was hilarious. They love that. Actually, that was a total mistake. But I'm gonna just go with it. That's all right. I have a cat. I have a dog. The answer is dog. You both score a point. Yes.
Okay.
All right. The next question for This or That. Is it soup or salad? Ashley, soup or salad?
I'm going to go with soup.
Gonna go with soup? Why is that, Ashley?
Because French onion soup is the best.
French onion soup. Okay. Josh?
Oh, yeah. I'm going with soup. And I'm going to go specifically creamy tomato basil soup.
Okay. I'm going to tell you both right now, you both have chosen very good soups, but I'm sorry, the answer is salad. The answer is salad because I like salad better. And, you're going to eat soup on a hot day. Are you going to eat soup? You're going to order soup. You're sitting outside at a cafe. You're going to have a nice salad. Obviously,
I don't know. I think the older I get, the more I like soup. There's something about a nice bowl of hot soup on a 110-degree summer day in Phoenix that really just, fills me up.
I'm sorry. You're both wrong. The answer is salad. Shirley knows. Wah, wah. Anyway, so, all right, the next question I have for you. Ready? This or that, fancy or casual? Josh, to you.
Oh, me? Oh, fancy. I'm a fancy boy.
You're a fancy, okay. And Ashley?
Depends, but I will say casual.
Casual. Okay, why casual?
Because he chose fancy and one of us has to get a leg up.
Oh, that's right. All right.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, but the answer is fancy. Yeah, the answer is fancy because that's what I like. And this is my show and I call the shots. And that's what we do here is Talk is Cheap. Yep. All right. Summer or winter? This or that? Summer or winter goes to you, Ashley. You can start.
Summer.
Summer.
I guess I think it depends on where because I'm in Phoenix and you're in Rhode Island, so the very different seasons. But I'm gonna go with winter, just so that we even it out.
Okay, and you have evened it out. The score is now tied because summer is the winner. Nobody wants to do winter. Have you done horrible winters, Josh?
Oh yeah, I was Iowa. I
don't know what you people do in other states.
Negative. We had going through negative 50-degree winters and all that stuff. We did all that stuff.
And you chose winter?
No. I chose winter in Arizona.
No, you can't just pick the state. It's winter or it's It's wrong.
I'm saying winter, New Zealand. Final answer.
And you know what? That is that is why you lost that round. Okay.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
That's right. All right. This one, this or that, milkshake or ice cream?
Ooh.
That's to you, Josh.
Oh, for me, you know, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get it wrong because I'm not a big ice cream or milkshake person, but I'm gonna go ice cream.
Ice cream and Ashley.
I'm gonna take the other side. I'm gonna go milkshake.
Mm.
Ashley, why milkshake, Ashley?
Because you can mix everything up in there, blend it up. It's best of all worlds.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The answer is ice cream. I'm sorry. The answer is ice cream because don't you understand? Who wants melted ice cream? That's what a milkshake is. Okay, that's a poor man's ice cream. That's
But
all.
I want to go on record, and I think Ashley should get at least half a point for that because I go like you can ask my fiance, like I can do, like I had 3 spoons of ice cream and I'm done. I have no use. I'm not into it. So
Yeah.
I believe that she should get at least half a point.
Basically, I am taking your point away for that. Okay.
Good.
Now you're
Good.
talking.
Good, because I'm a Christian and I like to give things. All right.
Good. Because you know what? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Okay. I don't even know why I'm letting you stay on the show right now. Everybody says ice cream. Crystal, Shirley, Sheila. Yes, it's not an answer.
Hey, I thought you guys were my friends.
I'm sorry. That's right, Sheila. It's liquid ice cream and it doesn't count, is what I'm saying. But neither of you guys scored on that one because that was the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right. Mini golf or bowling? Mini golf or bowling? Josh?
No, I think Ashley gets the
He gets to start?
yeah.
Well, you know what, Josh? All right. All right, Ashley, go ahead.
Ooh, mini golf.
Mini golf.
Right. I'm gonna say I'm actually terrible at both of them, but I'm gonna go bowling with the you know the things that pop up so kids don't lose it.
With the bumpers?
Yeah, bowling with the bumpers is that's my jam.
Okay, the right answer is, Anne has it, it's bowling. Sheila says bowling. Crystal says bowling. Desiree says bowling, and they are right. Although you had the bumpers. I kind of want to take a point away from you, but I'm going to have to give it to you. All right,
I
Josh?
believe, honestly, with the bumpers, I get more points because I hit more pins.
You
So.
can't. No. Mike says bowling. Scott says
Yeah,
bowling.
because they heard the answer.
Yeah, you can.
No, because they know the right answer. Okay, they know. Yes, and Crystal says that bumper bowling, they should lose the point. I know. I keep taking points away because he's, you know.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
All right, I'm gonna try this one. All right, let's do Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Ooh. I'm a Christmas guy.
Okay.
I love Christmas.
Christmas. Ashley.
Same. I'm gonna have to go Christmas.
You know what? Christmas is the right answer.
Yeah.
Christmas is the right answer. So you both got a point there. And we're gonna give one final. This is the last one. Appetizer or dessert?
Ooh. I'm gonna go dessert.
Dessert.
I gotta go dessert for appetizer.
Whoa.
I'm breaking the rules. I'm sorry.
Game changer.
I want my chocolate cake before my entree.
All right, time's up. And Josh, you are the winner. That's right. You are the winner of the Rhonda Corey comedy, 100% clean comedy, hand sanitizer. Let's get clean with some clean comedy with Rhonda Corey. I need an announcer. I mean, what are we going to do? You guys are saying appetizers? No. Who said? Let's see. We have dessert here. We have dessert. Yes, Sheila. I'm Sheila, right? Sheila, We're on the same page a lot, Sheila. I think you should watch the show all the time. Let's see, Desiree, appetizer. I'm sorry, Desiree, but you're wrong. You're wrong. Crystal's wrong. No. No,
Crystal,
right,
no.
right. Scott is right. And I don't know. Shirley, you know what? You could win. You could win. I'm going to tell you how you could win. You know how you could win one of these, you guys out there, that everybody, this coveted hand sanitizer that's valued at $5,000. I'm going to tell you how you can win this. The way that you can win it is you can share this episode 12 of Talk is Cheap. That's right. Just share the episode, and we'll be doing a drawing to see. And we also have a drawing on episode 11 that I will post tonight. So you guys share this episode, and you too can be.
Can I just say, real quick, I want to say my favorite part about the giveaway was that you put 3 R's in the drawing.
Drawing.
You said drawing.
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 Listen, I don't.
2 more R's. It's 2 extra R's.
You know what? That's because in Massachusetts they don't give any R's there, so I give extra R's. So you're welcome, people. You're welcome. All right, Ashley, do one more song for us before we leave. Can you do us one more song, please?
We'll do it. All right.
You guys, Ashley, Elizabeth, is this going to be an original song as well?
It is.
Is this a brand new song, Ashley?
It will be on the album.
Woohoo! Okay, this is on the album. All right, you guys. It's Ashley Elizabeth. Take it away.
When I don't know what to do, your word said to stand. When I don't know what to pray, I'll say it's in your hands. Yes, I'm in your hands. Hallelujah. When I don't know what to do, your word said to stand. When I don't know what to pray, I'll say it's in your hands. Yes, I'm in your hands. When I feel I've lost my way, I'll get on my knees, throw up my hands and sing. I worship you. I worship you, Lord. Yes, I worship you. I worship you. Thank you, Lord. When I don't know what to say, I'll lift your name. This is the name that is above every name, the name of Jesus. Yes, precious Jesus. When I feel I've lost my way, I'll get on my knees, clap my hands and sing. I worship you. I worship you, Lord. Yes, I worship you. I worship you. Yes. There's nothing in this life that I can't do. There's nothing I will face that's bigger than you. No, there's nothing in this life that I can't do. No, no, there's nothing I will face that's bigger than you. 'Cause I can do all things in you. Yes, I can. I can do all things in you. I worship you. I worship you,
good.
Yes.
Woohoo! That was awesome. That was awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. I am so thankful that you are both here. We're definitely, I mean, I always want to have everybody back because I have so much fun. We do have a show that is coming up on next Thursday. And next Thursday, we are going to have as my guest co-host, Lisa Mills. Love her, that Southern girl. And we also have on John Feltz, comedian John Feltz, and my dear friend, my ministry partner, Gail Cooper is going to be here, and she is going to be giving us some pro tips on how to beautify a space in your house. Real simple, quick, easy. I am so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be a great show. This was a fabulous show. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Ashley, can you play us out? She's like, I didn't expect that.
I can't hear anything.
Just play us out. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
We really
Thank you,
appreciate
Rhonda.
it. Talk
I
is
love
Cheap
you.
is on. Talk is Cheap is on Thursday nights at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time and on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Bye.